Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. We welcome you to the championship game of the NBA Cup. With Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. What a big night it is in the NBA season.
No doubt, the finals are still about 6 months away, but we will crown a champion tonight. It's a chance to see these guys play under major pressure. The eyes of the NBA are on this one.
And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And here we can check out the story for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got MP, Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Terry. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Shepherd out there with Amen Thompson. And here we are, the end of the line, the Cup Championship. Greg, what's the mindset like for these players right now?
You treat this like a closeout game in the postseason. No distractions, no messing around, leave it all out on the floor, and you hope to raise a trophy at the end of the night.
Now here's Terry. And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Taken away. Here's Buzelis, covered by Smith. And here's MP for 3. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
It seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
Well, it's not one of their more memorable games, but as the saying goes, a win is a win. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Number 60, Alon Ford.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he bangs it home with one hand.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Terry in the corner. Down low. Out to the right wing. Okoro with it. Picked up by Thompson. And here's MP for 3. Second chance effort. In deep. Okoro drops it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
He gets it in there.
And everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Sessions passes to Terry. Back to Sessions. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
The Bulls have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. Now here is Smith. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Shepherd. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Chicago on defense. They lead by 4. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Sessions. 4 on the shot clock. And they call an illegal screen here. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Okoro from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Sessions. The Rockets making the shot. Terry finds Sessions. Terry against Thompson. Shot by Terry, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Sessions. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Pass to Buzelis. On the wing, MP. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gets trailed by 5. Here's Shepard. Scoreless thus far. Here's Şengün. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Rockets on defense. Pass to Buzelis. 5 on the clock. Here's Terry. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 5. Out left to the wing. Goes back up. It's all in by the Bulls.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Terry. To the middle. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Here's Thompson. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jump. Bulls leading by 7. Terry outside. Pass to Sessions. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Bulls, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. Rockets trail by 9. In the corner, Smith with it. They set the pick, looking to end the run. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Sessions. Lays it up off the glass. Sessions has got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Shepard. Şengün with the screen for Shepard. The Rockets again can't hit. Bulls leading by 11. Terry kicks to Okoro. Here's Buzelis. Buries it from three-point range. Buzelis has got his second basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Rockets, number one.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
Smith on the wing. They could use a bucket. And the shot falls short this time.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Terry kicks to Okoro. Pass to Sessions. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trail by 16. Thompson outside. And break this one off championship game. How does that change the strategy for these coaches?
Kevin, I think you're going to see some tighter rotations. I think the Stars play a little more. Maybe a curveball game plan-wise as well. But it is also great prep for the postseason.
Well, this is a tough choice here. You want to trust him as a coach, but that's his second early foul.
Houston making a switch. Eason's checked in. Pass to Terry. Back to Sessions. From outside the arc, the Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
It's Terry outside. Rebound by Smith. Rockets trail by 12. To the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Terry looking over the floor. Pass to Okoro. A floater. It's tipped. To the middle. Here's Smith over Buzelis. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got it back down to single digits for Houston.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
Down low, here's Buzelis. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Sessions has got 3 assists in the game. Shepherd with the ball. Still scoreless. Thompson passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
And so here is Houston. The Bulls getting the bucket. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Buzelis. It's taken away by Smith. 1:44 left in the first. And Thompson kicks to Smith. Şengün inside. Terry covering. Şengün no good. The Bulls leading by 10. To the paint. It's deflected. Pass to Okoro. Now Buzelis. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Okoro's shot is off. The Rockets shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. Eason off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And Chicago shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Capella, the best of Van Vliet. Back to Capella. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Bulls. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
You can see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
Well, let's see if they can build on that now, because it was a huge confidence booster.
Smith dishes to Williams. Out to Russell. And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Smith. Patrick Williams is out there with Russell. And it's McGowan's in at the two guard. Now, here is Smith. Pass to McGowan's. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Van Vliet against Russell. A baseline J. Rebound by the Bulls. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Smith kicks to Russell. Back to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
It's trailed by 12. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Van Vliet against Russell. Capella trying to free himself up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And a shoot-first point guard, Van Vliet understands how to get defenders to foul him when taking shots.
One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the Cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
Russell passes to Williams. To the middle. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Capella. And for Houston, they're shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Van Vliet with a screen on Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Williams. Chicago leading by 11. Back to Russell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Russell's got his second bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Shot from free throw range. The Rockets with another miss. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Inside, it's stolen by Capella. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Russell against Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot to the inside. Here's Capella. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Smith. Driving in, McGowan's. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. McGowan's has got his first bucket in this one.
like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Pass to Eason. For three, Van Vliet. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Thursday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. Taking a look at his... Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Terry. The Rockets making the shot. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Down low. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from Van Vliet. Şengün's got 6.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
And even 3-on-3 break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Right wing. Russell finds Terry. Baseline Jay on the way, and the Bulls with another miss.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Shepard with the ball. Terry covering. And it's Shepard missing. Russell passes to Smith. Back to Russell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you see Russell taking the hit on that shot. Great body control. Potential and more.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. Houston making a switch here. Smith has checked in. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside Russell. And Sessions kicks to Russell. Back to Sessions. Outside Russell. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 8 rebounds in this game. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you.
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Now here's Terry. Still yet to score. And another turnover here by Chicago. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. And you take a look at Smith, 3rd in rebounding. And what a physical presence inside.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Pass to Şengün. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Sessions. And here is a Okoro. MP left side. And stolen by Thompson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And that is his third foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Terry. Back to Sessions. And here is Okoro. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now, here's Thompson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Sessions looking around. Let's go. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Thompson left side. Locked up there for Şengün. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Highlight reel play from Şengün. Great timing.
Bulls leading by 8. MP outside. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Easton gets a wide-open look. No good on the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Sessions passes to Okoro. Here's Buzella. 11 points last game. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game. The 3 from MP. Good on the triple. Sessions has got 11.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
Steps back. Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 17 points was their biggest margin. And then Gonzalez with the dunk.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Thompson. That one off the back iron and out.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Pass to Buzelis.
Chicago foul.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Jalen Smith.
Well, you talk about someone who sets a physical tone. He's willing to bang in there night in and night out, plays with a high motor, and understands the importance of his role on this team to help them win the battle of possessions.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Terry. No scoring in this one. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Rockets trail by 15. To the left side wing. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Here's Terry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The Bulls have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperen Şengün.
Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 19 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. and he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Yeah, controlling the boards helps your team in so many ways. You get those extra possessions. You can dictate the flow of the game, things like that.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. To the inside, Smith, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And while perimeter play might be Smith's calling card, he does have the size to do damage inside.
Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
On the wing, Terry. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 3 and a missed layup.
Great rim protection, and it forces him to change his shot.
Thompson outside. Back to Smith. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Sessions. Now, here's Şengün. 10 points for him. On the wing, too. He's covered by Thompson. It's stolen by Shepard. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Chicago Bulls.
I could say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are, the champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Yeah, I've been impressed with all those guys so far, but I want to see who holds up down the stretch.
Yeah, the length of an NBA season tends to take its toll on rookies, especially as opponents adjust to them. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Shepard, and that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Sessions finds Okoro to the paint, and stolen by Şengün. Smith against Sessions. Stolen by Okoro. In the corner at Sessions. Fires for 3. Thompson with the rebound. He gets trailed by 12. about 1 minute played here in the second half. Shoots, and Şengün gets it to go on the assist from Shepherd.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
And finished off by Shepherd.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Now here's Sessions. He's got 11. Pass to Buzelis. And stolen by Şengün. Takes a three. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Buzelis. And that time, also a missed shot. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge, but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
It's deflected, and they'll get another chance. Shepherd, the pass to Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
Terry against Thompson. The three from MP. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Shepherd. Just 4 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Terry finds Sessions. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Pushing it up. Here's Buzelis, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Thompson.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing. What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 6-point game. Out to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Pass to Şengün. From 11 feet away, Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago leading by 6. Okoro finds Sessions. Now Buzelis. Şengün covering. Terry outside. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Rockets, number 1.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Sessions. Latre. Sessions with the rebound. Sessions has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Shepherd with the ball. He's covered by Sessions. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepherd brings to both ends of the floor.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Here's Buzelis, covered by Smith. MP outside. Trains the three-pointer from Sessions has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Right side, Terry. It's stolen by Smith. Shepherd with the ball. Now defended by MP. Here's Şengün. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Pass to Okoro. MP outside. Pocket 6. Out to the wing. Here's Buzelis. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. Sessions has got his 7th assist here tonight. Rockets trailed by 5. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Tari Eason's checked in for Alperen Şengün. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Chicago. Eason. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside, Russell. Pass to Buzelis. So the wing on the left. And again, Chicago turns it over. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Houston. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings.
Yeah, right now, the Rockets, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's averaging 15 points a game, just over 3 steals and 7 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Yeah, you better be careful with the basketball around this guy because he is going to take it from him.
Just 2 to shoot for the lead. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Russell. Now Okoro with the drive. And Okoro throws it down.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They trail by 3. And it's blocked. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Pass to Buzelis. Okoro with it. Now Buzelis. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Okoro. Misses the 3. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Shepard. Smith sets the pick for Shepard. And he hits it to tie the game up. Bruce got 13 points.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Terry. Russell left side. Back to Terry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Buzelis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. In the corner, it's Eason. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Terry against Thompson. Pass to Buzelis. Russell looking around to the middle. And there's Buzelis on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. That's short off the rim.
And it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Terry kicks to Okoro. A putback and the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools.
Chicago leading. Inside. It's stolen by Smith. And here we go. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
Van Vliet against Sessions. Pass to Russell. The 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's Chicago. They lead by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And it's the 4th quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. MP is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Jalen Smith. Then it's Williams. And it's McGowan's in at the 3. Here's Eason. Pass to Van Vliet. Some nice passing there by Houston. 6 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. Kept alive. Şengün. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Şengün's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Outside, Russell. Pass to Sessions. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Eason passes to Şengün. Now Van Vliet. Over Williams. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Now here's Sessions. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Van Vliet. To the left wing. Yes! And the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Here's McGowens, and they're pushing it up. Here's Eason, and the dunk by Eason.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Now here's Sessions. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Sessions has got 5 points now this quarter.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Van Vliet against Sessions. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the net.
Outside, Russell. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And with 4 fouls now, he has to be very careful.
Now here's Sessions. McGowens, the pass to Sessions. Going inside, drops in the layup for 2. Sessions has got 13 points in the second half.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Now, here's Şengün. Smith with a screen on Russell. Fires the 3. And it's Smith missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to McGowens. The 3 from MP. And the Bulls another 3.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Sessions against Van Vliet. Now Eason. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Eason's got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Bulls making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Shepherd. Down low. Here's Şengün. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Rockets lead by 1. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Buzelis. Sessions up top. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Can't connect from short range. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. The quick look, no good that time. Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And stolen by Thompson. Goes up, and Thompson throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Buzelis. Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim. Here's Smith. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
And since the break, they've lost some of their edge defensively. Really lacking intensity.
Thompson against Terry. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Smith on the wing. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
To the inside. Sessions, no good. Rockets leading by 4. Thompson with it. And Terry picks him up defensively. Elbow shot. Sessions with the rebound.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
On the wing, MP. There's the screen. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sessions has got 33.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Chicago's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Sessions. And it's Shepard missing. And so it's Sessions. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. There's the pick. To take the lead. And the Bulls, another 3.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Puts it up from 12. It's all in by the Bulls. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Ah, the dunk to punctuate.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now here's Sessions. Hey. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Shepard. Stolen by Okoro. Launches it. The shot is off. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Yeah, count it.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Terry. Here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Thompson. Smith. What a finesse finish on the lane.
Playing with confidence. Smith wants to be a guy that this team can rely on.
Terry against Thompson. Now MP. He's off from 3.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And how about Reed Shepard staying calm and looking like a vet out there?
MP. Ah, the basket is good.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy. In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now Smith. minute to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here is Okoro. Here is MP. Let's lose a three. Trained from outside.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now.
On the ground.
It's the first that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Nice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
The Bulls call timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the bucket.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.